Hi everyone. I'm very happy to be with you today to talk about collaboration and how value analysis can bring collaboration in your project. I wanted to say that it's my first conference in English, so be be patient and be nice with me if my English is not perfect. I'm gonna do my best for you today.
Not a problem.
C'est bon. So my agenda for today, I'm gonna introduce myself a bit, give you some information about teams, performing teams, and collaboration. Not sure you will learn something, but it's the theory of how to get a team to perform. And the next subject I want to introduce is how value analysis can get results on your project, and I get for you some anecdotes too. So that's my program for my conference. So as you say, I'm a mechanical and industrial engineer. I did my study in France, the start of my study in France, but I came in Canada in 2008 to study again a master in project management. And since I worked in as a consultant in construction services, construction project for 15 years. I'm also partner in my firm, Stratégie Conseil, since 2014, and VMA for 7 years. What I want to tell you in my approach, in my services in project construction, I ask my services, my practices on collaboration. I always believe that teams that collaborate a lot is much better for the project, is much better for everyone. So I focus on collaboration since the beginning. But at the beginning, it wasn't really easy. Because construction is a really conservative industry, and it wasn't easy to convince people that you have to consider constructor, designer, and everyone in the same team. It was a big change for a lot of people. Now it's starting to change, and clients see benefits to bring collaboration in project. And like Steve Tremblay yesterday tells us, French government in Canada, Quebecers, brings collaboration in the project, and it's an axe of development of the government. So I'm a specialist in collaborative approach. I know a lot of construction method, and I'm also an IDP facilitator, particularly with the government in Canada. So performing teams and collaboration. But what is collaboration? You tell me. It's a very popular notion in construction industry at the moment. I'm sure is one of the word the most say in construction now, and everyone wants to collaborate. It's in the air. Everybody say yes, we collaborate. We want to brings collaboration in our project, but no one have the same definition, or no one has the recipe how to bring collaboration. So in every project, you have to start it again. Say when in construction, maybe it's the same in your job. When you start a project, everybody is a new actor that you never see, or it's always new team members. So you have to restart the process to bring collaboration in your team, because everybody change in each project. Also in construction, there is more and more participants. 15 years ago, you could have an architect, engineers, clients, and that's all almost. A few participants in construction project. But by now, there is a lot of more experts in the project. You have the IDP, you have the BIM process, so it implies other participants, other actors of the industry. And with this amount of people, it's more difficult to collaborate everybody together. And on top of that, you have a lot of more teleworking at the moment. And it's another issue to get the collaboration with people who are not physically present in your project. So it's another issue. So to get a performing teams, so you have some characteristic. I'm sure you know all of them. So like engagement, team spirit, cohesion, communication, skill, recognition. So that characteristics of performing teams. And to bring this sort of thing, you have to act on your team, on your people, to get this performance. It's not easy to get this characteristic. I forgot to speak about this diagram. That's the step of forming of team performance. So you have to form the equipe. You always have a storming phase, then a norming one, and then you can have your performance. So in the next slide, I want to speak about this diagram, these steps, and how value analysis can rapidly put your team in the storming phase. Donc to develop a performing team, you have to forming this team. And as I say, in each project in construction, it's a new one in each project. So you have to reform this team. And after that, in order to get the performance, you have to get to the tension and confrontation phase, the storming phase. And the value analysis process bring rapidly the participant to this phase. So that's why I often use this approach very early in the early stage of my project, because it helps people working together. It helps people collaborate, innovate. So that's really interesting. It's an approach really interesting. The rest, everybody about that. Okay. One of the things I do when I start a project is defining the common vision of the project. You have several ways to do it. I will show you a way I do just in the next slide. But for me, it's a crucial step for the team to get to work in the same direction toward the same objectives. So your team have to have the same goals, the same vision. And I use it in every value analysis workshop I do. In IDP, I do, even if in the project, in the beginning of a project construction, even if we don't use a workshop or everything, I always try to get a common vision. So I gather everyone and we work on it for that. Donc, value analysis emphasizes common goals you have in order to achieve the objective. You have to share your goals and understand the objective of everyone. And it's a great tool for that. And also to make stakeholder converge on the client's real needs. So that's my method. One method I use is this sort of exercise. This exercise was on a hospital project, and I ask everyone with a software and a pool software. I ask everyone what is really important for you in this project. This exercise was really early in the phase of the project, but I wanted to understand, and I wanted all the participants understand what people think of the project, what the goal are, what the objective are for most of them. And when a word is repeated by several people, it become plus gros. It become a bolder. Yeah, I think it's become bolder. And in this project, for example, there is modernization, human, innovation, passion. To me, it's really important not to see money or dollar, or I don't know how to say budget in the project. So in that project, that means money was not the most important for people. And that's really interesting that everybody understands this, that passion, innovation, and human are the most important thing for the people around the table for this project. The next things I want to explain is how value analysis creates condition to collaboration. It's one way, as I said earlier, it's not the only way to create collaboration, but is one of them. And value analysis can be used to break barriers to bring this collaboration. One of the things is it gathering the stakeholders. So you have everybody who works on this project are together around the table, focusing on the same objective of solving a problems. And this is a part of collaboration, gathering everyone in the same table. The presence of an external facilitator, animator during value analysis. As you know, you have CVS people or VMA animator that takes all the technical things of the workshop. He frame and structure conversation towards specific objective. He gets the clock. He focus on that the objective are achieved, etc., etc. So it brings good condition for other participants to collaborate. Also, value analysis create a condition to creativity. So you get a good condition to collaborate, but you also get condition to be creative, to be innovative. During the phase of the lead generation step, opportunity lead generation step, you have a lot of repeated cycle of conversions and diversions during this process. And for me, it's really necessary to get creative. You let people think outside the box because everyone thinks differently. You have creative people, you have people with financial interests. So everyone have different opinion. So if we want to achieve our objective, we have to think outside the box. And that sort of thing stimulates innovation and brings new solutions that maybe no one brings in the past. The time also, a workshop is often short in time, sometimes few days, and you have to work fast. And this short time, and the fact that we have to converge at the end, create a stress that forces everyone to work fast, to be creative, to innovate. And that's a really good workshop to obtain creativity. The last thing, results on project and anecdotes. So I have few things to tell you. So the first one in why people hire me, result or project. I want cash. I will tell you that often people call me because they have to reduce the cost of the project. Almost every time, that's the goal of the call. Can you help me to reduce the cost? And most of the time, the amount of money they want to save is amazing. We want to cut 30% of the cut of our project without cutting function. So to me, it's a bit absurd. You can't do this sort of cut without reduced needs. But that's the way that people call me at the beginning. So even if financial objective is not always achieved, of course, we optimize all the projects. And at the end of the workshop, every project is better than it was, even if the financial objective is not achieved. But there is always a gain and always an optimization in the project. So that's a good thing. Some clients after the workshop call back and say, I know the objective was really high and we are really happy that what we gained because the project is really better. The essence of the project is still the same because we don't want to cut function or crucial function. That's the way we work. And it increases also probability of project realization because we include often sponsors during workshop and they know the work is done. They understand why the project is more expensive. So several times, even if the objective is not achieved, the projects go on anyway. and the sponsors understand and put some more money. So the realization with the exercise is more probable. Now there is result on team projects. So as I call a collateral effect of value analysis. That's not why people hire me, but there is also a lot of benefits that came with that. So a better cohesion and team spirit is with the process. People understand better understanding of the project vision and goals of the project, better understanding of clients' needs. I have a good example for that one. In a workshop I made a few years ago, I had a sport ground to design with the team, and the client tells designer they want to a sport ground with a playing area that can brings international competition. And with this needs, a designer design a sport ground, but they read about what dimension should be the playing area to get international competition, and there was a marge, so it was between 80 meters to 120 meters for the length, and 60 to 90 for the whites, and they put the middle of the norm. And during the workshop, we question this and we say, why do you put them in the middle of the norm? Can we get less? And the answer was yes. So questioning permit to better understand the client's need, because his need was only to get international competition in this sports ground. So that was a really a big opportunity. We save a lot of money for just one this opportunity. You also better understanding the work of your colleague, of your other disciplines during this process. You have a closer link between client and designers, and it increases confidence in the decision-making process. You understand better why you chose this decision and why you get this opportunity. A few anecdotes. Several complex issues were understood and resolved during the workshop I did after several months of standstill. So, some clients called me when there are issues like this and say, we are stopped now because we don't know what to do, and maybe value analysis can help us. And that's arrived few times that we resolve this sort of issue like that. And another that is more funny, or maybe not so funny, but real. Some member of the team meets for the first time during value analysis workshop, even though the project had been underway for almost a year. So to me, it's really absurd that the people that have to collaborate together, work together almost a year, and they never meet. They didn't know they work in the same project. So to me, it's not possible to work like this. So few conclusions. I think in the time I'm a bit late. So value analysis is an excellent way to develop collaboration and creativity in projects team. Project really needs this sort of tool to achieve higher performance. Performing team can accomplish great things resolve complex problems, and plow through difficult projects. So don't forget to think of value analysis when you face problem. Most of the time, it will be a game changer. So I will finish with that.